Well,
hello.
good morning from our final day, our final vlog on our Adriatic Explorer cruise with Marella Cruises on Marella Explorer. And we're it's about 7 in the morning. We're just about to go and have our final breakfast before going through all the shenanigans of disembarking and flying home, hoping the flights are going to be on time. Fingers crossed.
Yeah, definitely.
Fingers crossed. So yesterday was our final port stop in Kotor in Montenegro, and wow, what a place and what a day as well. Yeah. It's a stunning place. Obviously, it helps if you've got good weather. That's one thing we noticed, because we did get an awful lot of rain yesterday. I mean, it literally chucked it down at several times during the day, but that didn't take away from what was a really brilliant day. The sail in, sail away down through the fjord is
jaw-dropping, isn't it?
Yeah,
amazing. It's worth trying to get up early for, which we did. But it was pouring down with rain, and the mist was down as well, wasn't it?
Yeah. It was fair to say we wanted to get up and see the sunrise and see the sail into the fjord, because it is a fjord. It's like cruising in Norway. It's absolutely beautiful. But he did chuck it down yesterday. But thankfully, by the time we tendered ashore, it started to dry up, didn't it?
Yeah, thank goodness.
It's a nice little town as well. It's a walled town, isn't it?
Yeah, it's lovely.
You were taken with all the cats, weren't you?
Oh, so many cats and kittens. They were so cute. Yeah, everywhere. And people were putting food out for them and everything. And there's a special shop called Cats of Kotor.
There's even a Cats Museum as well.
There is, wasn't there?
It's obviously a thing that's local. Which it was quite cute, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. And in that shop, I had to treat myself to a T-shirt. So
yes, and you're not smuggling any home.
No, what a shame.
No. But there are little kittens everywhere. And, it's quite cute and stuff. And it's a good shop. It's a good town to explore. Lots of little shops, cafes. But I found a good pub called the Old Town Pub, which was quite good. Had some good local beer. Kozil, I think, was the beer. It was very nice. I think the highlight of the day yesterday, when we had, we're looking at excursions, and I think there's some amazing excursions if you've got the weather.
Yeah,
you can go up the fjord and you can go and see the Blue Cave, or there's the the abandoned submarine tunnels, or there's the church in the island in the middle of the fjord. I mean, all looks amazing. But if you're going to go out on the fjord in bad weather, I would suggest they wouldn't be that much fun. We did have a little bit of dry weather, so we decided to take the opportunity to climb up to the Fortress of St. John.
Oh, wow. How many steps were that? It was, oh my goodness.
We're quite fortunate, because they normally charge €8 to go up there, but with the weather being so hit and miss, I think they decided just to close the kiosk that takes the fees when we were climbing up. It was open when we came back down, but when
that was one of the first things we did, though, wasn't it?
Was one of the first.
We decided to do that and take advantage of the weather, which was really lovely, actually, wasn't it? When we got to the top, the sun came out, and it was actually really beautiful. So we got some really good shots off the top, and it was amazing, wasn't it?
Spectacular views down the fjord. But let's be honest about this. That's a hell of a climb up there.
Yes, we did see someone going when we came down, and you had to queue to pay. We did see someone on crutches coming up. Not a good idea. I actually fell over on the way up, so I grazed my knee and everything. So I wouldn't recommend it for someone on crutches. Very slippery parts.
It's very slippery part.
And if it's wet, which it did start to rain when we got down to the bottom, I would imagine quite dangerous.
And there are steps, but they're steps for one person wide. And there is a path that runs upside, which I have to say is rubble for most of it. I mean rubble, big rocks as well. It's hard walking if you're not on the steps. And you find yourself stepping on and off all the time off the steps, or even doing some sections on the rubble and then regretting it. But it's a hell of a climb. It's a good couple of hours up and back, isn't it?
Yeah,
easily.
I was very grateful for my fan, to be fair.
When the humidity got up,
it was, yeah.
But lovely views off the top, and then so back down into town, and then the rains came again, and didn't chuck it down.
It's very slippy, because it's like sort of marble, isn't it? It's marble on the floor, and it's very slippy when it's raining.
So we decided to send her back to the ship, and then we had a show last night, which was really good. Last show,
Revival, I think.
Revival,
yeah, I think it was.
And your verdict?
Very good. The costumes are amazing. you can't say anything better really about
Show
me.
expert.
Yeah, they're fantastic. Well, our friend is, isn't she?
Mm.
Yeah, and she loved it. So
then it was pack your cases, and then final drinks with friends, and so it's been a great week, hasn't it?
It's been amazing. Yeah, it's a shame to come to an end, really.
It's a shame it's come to an end. The weather's been a bit hit and miss. We've had storms, rain, and stuff like that, but it hasn't stopped us having
fun.
Good fun. And that's one thing about Marella, is they certainly make having fun very easy. And as I said, my first vlog, like being back on Explorer is like putting on your favourite pair of jeans, and it definitely has been like that. It's been a really good week. It's a shame it's coming to an end, but so anyway, all good things come to an end, and now we're going to go and have our final breakfast and then head back to Luton.
Yeah, definitely.
All right. Well, hopefully these vlogs have been useful, and hopefully we'll see you again on our next vlog series, which is in 6 weeks' time, when we're going to Norway on a Northern Lights cruise. So that'll be exciting. All right. Thanks very much. Thanks for joining us.
Bye.